Hi, everybody. This is Gayle. Welcome to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well tonight. Let's see. We've got Tanya in and we've got Candy, the wee service dog, in. So I hope you all are doing well. This has been kind of an interesting evening. Here I was talking to myself for a minute and realized I hadn't clicked the go live button yet. Have you all ever had one of those days? I hope you're not having one today. So anyhow, we are live. Let me pull this up and make sure we're showing up on YouTube. I never know what to expect with YouTube. And yes, indeed, it is showing up on YouTube. All right. Excellent. And we are going to do the giveaway tonight, except I just realized I left my notes in the other room for the trivia question. So if you all will hold on just one hot minute. I'm sorry, it's a day. I will be right back. Let me see if I can adjust this before I go. Okay, again, I have my notes. Whew. Sorry about that, y'all. And thank you for your help. And thank you for shouting out the live stream. Let me go in here to the comments just a second before we get started with the trivia. All right. So you have Tanya Lambert saying hello. I'm just going to go back up to the top and kind of go through these. That's great. And Stellar Piper is here. Hi, Stellar. We've got Tanya, Stellar, Candy the wee service dog. Oh, thank you very much for sharing the stream. Yay. And Stellar. Thank you, Stellar. Oh, Justin's in. Hi, Justin. Welcome. Shared you meant. I got you, girl. I know exactly what you meant. It's all good. And Stellar's saying hi to Justin. Oh, boy. So tonight, I thought we'd do a couple of things here. I thought we would talk about the luau that's coming up because it is going to be a lot of fun. I hope everybody is gearing up for it. So, Candy says, I don't see EV. I'm not sure what EV is. So we'll give it just a second there. So I thought we'd talk about the luau that's coming up. And I've got this package to do an unboxing on, which should have lays in it. I have obviously not opened them. Oh, Candy says, now I see everyone. All righty. So I've got this unboxing, which is supposed to be lays. So I'm going to unbox those. We're going to talk about the luau. And then I have got the giveaways, which these are postcards. And if you're a Patreon subscriber, then every month you get postcards for subscribing and helping me. So this month, you should have already received your postcard, which was one of these. If not, let me know. And I may have a couple of other postcards over here just in case we have a tie. And that is the Peace Bell in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. That's the secret city. And then I have another one of just a park and greenway also in Oak Ridge, the secret city. So let's do the unboxing first, shall we? Well, I'm glad you like it. So we're just going to do the unboxing. Now, the luau is the last Saturday of the month at our regular time, 7 p.m., but it may run a little longer. I'm hoping that we'll have some people join us in the panel. Whoops. I'm hoping we'll have some people join us in the panel. We talked to Mel. It looks like he's going to be joining us. We've got Candy, the wee service dog, that's going to be joining us. And I have kind of a soft commitment from a couple of other people, but no definites yet. Maybe we'll get lucky and Stellar will join us. She had said she might. And Justin, you're also invited to join us. I think I mentioned that last week. So yeah, it's 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then I don't know what that is specific time. We'll have to figure that out, because I don't math that well. So, but I'm in the Eastern time zone. So there we go. All right. So I'm going to open this up. See, every channel, everybody that participates with their channel on the panel for the luau gets a prize pack just for coming out and participating. So, yes, that is the 29th, Tanya is asking. So the prize pack will consist of a lei, and we have Laurel Stewart, Candy the wee service dog, who is putting together some other prizes. And I'll let her talk about those. And so in the prize pack will be one of these leis. Whoa, this is super crinkly. The plastic wrap is. And we're going to have some Hawaiian music. I can get these untangled here. So we have several of these. There we go. We're going to have several of these. Ta-da! So that should be kind of fun. Now if I can get it off. So I think I've got like 48 of these. Oh, good. Tanya should be able to take part. That's going to be awesome. That is awesome. So everybody will get a prize pack with a lei in it. I wanted to open it up, and I wanted to put it on just to make sure that the leis are going to be long enough. Because some of them were kids' leis, and that just was not going to work at all. So these are all adult size. And so we're going to have this and some music. And who knows, we might even dance. And if somebody wants to decorate the part and, you know, kind of have their channel all decorated, you are welcome to do that. If you want to sing, you can. If you want to play your flute, hint, hint, you can play your flute. So there you go. Oh, good. Thanks, Candy. So this was all Candy's idea. We mentioned it on a live stream. She's really taken it. She's really run with it. She's got prizes. I've got prizes. We're going to be doing some prizes for our guests that are going to be in here. Prize packs go to the participating channels, okay? But we're going to have some random smaller prizes that are going to be for our participants that come in and in the chat and hang out with us. So it should be a lot of fun. And hopefully this will be something that can pep people up and give everybody something happy to look forward to, because we all need happy right now. Yeah. And so Tanya says she will participate, but she can't decorate. That's okay. And I'm going to go back up here and put on the screen what Candy is making. So Candy is doing wooden coasters, waffle style washcloths, and some of Candy's postcards. Candy being the service dog there. So it'll be fun. I hope everybody will come out. I hope you plan on having a good time. So it should be great. Okay. We're going to have some Hawaii trivia. And tonight we've got Tennessee trivia. Now, so I want to tell everybody, when we do the trivia, I do not, these are obviously mailed out, not emailed, but I don't want you to worry. I don't keep your address or anything like that on file. You know, if you send it to me, I delete it just as soon as I put the postcards out in the mail. Okay, so don't worry about that. And let's see. Candy says she is giving out prizes for the best original decorated home and the funniest luau outfits. Whoa! I better get my bodacious self working on the luau outfit, hadn't I? And Tanya PM later. Okay. So yeah, okay. So we get to do our bodacious luau outfits. I don't know what mine's going to be. I'll have to come up with something. I'll come up with something quirky. And Stellar likes that idea. So awesome. So tonight, a private message. Tanya PM is a private message. You can private message her on Facebook. So there we go. So tonight, I thought I would do, since I've been doing the road trip across Tennessee, I got these trivia questions. So I thought we could do kind of a fun dry run to kind of get ready for the luau. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the competition, or the, contest, I guess you could say, a little differently than what we did last time. Like, you can make hula skirts out of black garbage bags. Yay. That'll be cool. I forgot you mentioned that. So she is coming up with some good ideas on how we can decorate on a dime, which is really cool. Yes, Tanya, she is. You got it. Okay, so I'm going to be doing this a little differently as far as the postcards than we did last time. Last time when we had the jewelry giveaway, what we did was we just took the first answer, and that was correct, and that was the winner. But some people said that there was some lag time. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to take score. And so everybody that has the correct answer will get a point, and then we'll add up the points. We'll give everybody a minute to respond, or 30 seconds to respond. And so we will add up the points, and whoever has 3 points in first, they will get a postcard. If we have a tie, don't worry, I've got a few extra questions. And if we exhaust my questions, hey, Fairy Anna Vlogs, how are you? If we exhaust the questions, don't worry, I've got a few more, but should we exhaust them and we still have a tie, then the winners will get a postcard. It may not be these, but we have others. So, yeah. No worries. Fairy Anna says tomorrow they go clean the old place. She has been busy moving. So you all need to check her out on her Twitter feed, Facebook and stuff to keep up with her progress. It's really pretty impressive because moving is hard. It's terrible. Fairy Anna says, well, yeah, I probably have like another week to be organized. Woo! If anybody can do it, that's going to be you. A lot of hard work, though. Okay. Follow Fairy Anna on Instagram. She posts pictures. So follow her there. Yeah. So, Mariana, did I mention? I think I did, but we're having the luau live stream on the last Saturday of the month, and we'd like for you to join us on the panel if you can. So let me know. I'll send you a PM about it. Mariana says, Tanya, it's good. Tired, feet hurt, not totally done yet. Hang in there. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it very, very soon. So, okay, are we ready to start some trivia? I hope so. Okay, now the trivia questions. I'm picking Tennessee because I'm doing a road trip across Tennessee right now to try to show you some unique places where you can go and have a good time, and they're still compatible with social distancing for the most part, and hopefully give you some ideas that you can use when you start looking at things that you can do in your own area, because a lot of times we forget to look at what's in our backyard when we start planning places to go, and we'll see signs for a park and we'll drive by those signs 50 billion times before we stop. So hopefully this will give you all some ideas. And let's see, Mariana says, I barely get 2 bars service here. We need a hotspot booster to get internet. Okay, gotcha. Well, hopefully you'll get that, because I know being online is a big part of your life. So hopefully you'll get that, and you'll get that soon. So, okay, here we go. All right. And Stellar, I don't know that you're going to know all the answers to these, and I haven't talked to you about it at all. So you can participate at your own risk, okay? All right, so here we go. The name of the college football team that plays in Knoxville is the name of the college football team that plays in Knoxville. What is that team's name? And Peter Parker is here saying Merry Christmas. Hi, Peter. Welcome, and ho, ho, ho. I don't know that it's too close to Christmas, but we'll let Peter have the benefit. So Tanya, good on the learning how to make homemade pizza. I saw a picture. Homemade is the best. It's just the best. Okay, so what have we got? First trivia question. The name of the college football team that plays in Knoxville. Knoxville's football team. Their name. We've got a timer going. Okay. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. No, it's not the Huskers. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Tanya guessed the Huskers, which is not right. She has no clue. Stellar Piper says it's the Gators. No, Stellar. Now that one you'd know better on. It is the University of Tennessee Volunteers. And we have Busy Lady. Hey, Busy Lady 35. We'll look forward to you being here when you can. Okay, so nobody gets a point for that one. No points for that one. And I specified Knoxville because we do have some other football teams in the state, and I didn't want anybody to get confused. So, nope, Stellar, that's definitely not Florida. Okay. So, are we ready for the second trivia question? This one's kind of a hard one, too. The Knoxville Knights. Okay. Mariana says she's going to rename them the Knoxville Knights. As long as we don't rely on them to rescue a damsel in distress, we might be okay. Yeah. Oh, Tanya said she got a clarinet, needs reeds, and definitely still wants a flute. That's awesome. Congratulations on that. Stellar, I'm with you. And Tanya got it. Okay. That is great, Tanya. You're going to have a lot of fun with that. I like it too. But volunteers, Tennessee actually has the nickname the Volunteers. Got it during the War of 1812. Lots of interesting stuff there because we had so many people volunteer to fight. That's how they got the nickname. That translated over to the football team. So, okay. Second trivia question. Number 2. This is kind of a hard one. What is the Tennessee state flower? The Tennessee state flower. And I got to reset my timer over here because I accidentally closed the one I had on the computer. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Do y'all want a hint? Nice, Candy. Peter Parker says, Gayle, sing us a Christmas song, please. I bet you have a great singing voice. No, I can't even lip sync well. Sorry, Peter. Lily, no, it is the iris. Candy got it right. Candy has it. It is the iris. And Stellar Piper, she knows it's not the Yellow Rose of Texas. So Tanya, Fariana, and Candy each got a point. Good deal. All right. 1 point for each of you. Yeah, Fariana, you got it right the first time. It is not a rose. Hey, how are you, Momsy? Tanya, greetings to you. How is life in the Philippines? Whoops, I just dropped my, hold on. Give me just a second. I dropped my, okay, sorry about that. Drop my paper. This is, like I said, this has been a day. So, next. And Momsy's giving a shout out to all in this stream. Hello. Momsy, I'm in Tennessee, and we have Kentucky, we have Missouri, we've got Ohio and North Dakota. Okay, that was Stellar Piper, so you two can get together on that. Okay, next trivia question. What is the Tennessee state bird? Now, I mentioned this in the video that I did on the Enterprise Park South. What is the Tennessee state bird? Let's see. Okay. All right. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Nope, it's not the turkey. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, indeed. It is the mockingbird. So Stellar, she got herself a point. Nope, not a chicken. Tanya got it. Nope, not the blue jay. Candy got a point. Stellar. No, not the crow. It was indeed the mockingbird. I have no memory. I'm exhausted. You're doing fine, Theriana. You are doing fine. Oh, I hope you have a blessed Sunday tomorrow, too. And Stellar says, Peter, only if it's fried. Awesome. So, okay, just to make sure, if I don't say your name, it means I didn't get you down. Candy, Tanya, and Stellar all got a point. If I didn't say your name, I didn't get it put down. So now is the great time to tell me I missed one. Don't be sorry. It's all good. Hey, we have Bowstar. Hi, Bowstar. How are you? Bowstar hails from Ireland. So we have an international crowd. Theriana, I will give you points for awesomeness too, just not on the trivia challenge. Okay, so 2 points each for Candy, 2 points for Tanya, 1 point each for Faye and Stellar. The next one. What World War II attraction feature in the Enterprise Park video did my husband and I see? So there's this big World War II feature that we got to see, and I mentioned it in the last video about Enterprise Park. Okay, so here's the timer. Okay, it's going to go from 10 this time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. All right. When we went to the Enterprise Park South, it was a preserve and a nature center, and part of it was on the grounds of the old Chattanooga ammunitions factory. And in that were the ammunition magazines. Those are those great big rooms, kind of like a bunker, but not quite. It was the places where they stored the ammunitions, and written on the wall was the amount of the ammunitions and stuff that you could store there. So the storage place for the ammunition is the magazine, and we got to stand in that, and it was freaking cool. So there you go. So no points for that one. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, I see it now. Stellar said magazine. Stellar did get it. Tanya, you were close with Battlefield in one sense, because it was military related, but it wasn't the battlefield, it was the magazine. So Stellar did get that one right. So, all right. I understand it's hard to remember everything. This is a super easy one. A lot of people are going to get this right. Okay. What singer's Memphis home is known as Graceland? Who built Graceland? What singer? Bowstar is relaxing. That sounds great. Also, a sunny day sounds great. Yeah, it was military. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Let's see. Bowstar has it right. So Bowstar got a point. Stellar has it right. See, I knew this was going to be an easy one for you all. Stellar got it right. Tanya got it. Candy. Peter got it right. Mariana says, blast off. All right. So we are now at 3 points each for Candy, Tanya, and Stellar. Now, what we're going to do now is we've got some ties. So Elvis just left the building. He did. So what we're going to do now is we got to the threes. My cousin would disown me if I got it wrong. Well, your cousin doesn't have to worry, and neither do you. Okay, so this next question, we've got a three-way tie with 3 points each. Candy, Tanya, and Stellar. So you're the only ones that can answer this next question. And we're going to see who gets it right. Okay? This is for the tiebreaker. Nashville is known for A, barbecue, B, country music, or C, cars. Which will it be? Barbecue, country music, or cars? What is Nashville known for? Nashville, Tennessee. This is a tiebreaker question. Okay, we're going to start the countdown clock. Okay, it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So let's go up here and see what the answers are. Candy the Wee Service Dog says country music. She got it. We also have Stellar saying Grand Ole Opry and hot chicken. Good night, Peter. Thank you for coming in. I hope you have a good evening. Tanya says A and B. I'll take that. It's really country music. Because you did get country music in there. Stellar says country music. And good night, Peter. Good night. Okay. Well, that wasn't much of a tiebreaker because you all got that one right. The next one is a little bit harder. It's kind of a trick question. And it is part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site is in East Tennessee. Per UNESCO, it is one of the most ecologically rich and diverse temperate zone protected areas in the entire world. What is the name of this World Heritage Site? It's big enough. I'll give you a couple of hints. It's big enough. It covers portions of 3 states. And it's a World Heritage Site. And another hint, it's also a national park. It is actually the most visited national park. So what might it be? Okay, we're going to start the countdown clock at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we're going to go over. Your family knows it for barbecue as well. That's pretty cool. I really haven't heard Nashville known as a barbecue capital, but definitely country music. And let's see. We have Stellar saying Smokies, and it is indeed Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Yep. Tanya got it. Candy got it. Yes. So Candy, Tanya, and Stellar. Okay. All right, here's another one. We're going to keep on going into my kind of sudden death overtime questions here. What city in Tennessee was dubbed the Secret City? What city in Tennessee is known also as the Secret City? I'll give you a minute to think about that. Okay, countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzz. And to give you a hint, I mentioned it right when we got started that we had these. And let's see who got it. Stellar Piper got it. Candy and Tanya. Okay. Okay. All right. One more. And if we don't get a tiebreaker on this, I don't know what I'll do. Okay. The king of the wild frontier was born in Limestone, Tennessee. Was it Daniel Boone, Davy Crockett, or someone else? Daniel Boone, Davy Crockett, or someone else? And we'll go ahead and do the timer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we didn't have anybody win that one. Okay, that is Davy Crockett. Oh wait, now we have some answers coming in just as I said that. So maybe it's some lag time. Yep. Candy got it, Davy Crockett. Stellar got it. Tanya changed hers to Crockett. So you all did. Each of you did get that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead. We're going to call it, and I will send each of you a postcard. Okay, Stellar, I'll send this one to you. And Tanya and Candy, I'll send these to you. So yay, good job, you all. Good job. Tanya had to remember the song. Yeah, I wondered how many of us were gonna have to sing that song in our head to make sure we got it. So I thought that would be a fun one. So you all, thank you all for participating. We had some good stiff competition this time. Y'all are awesome. Yes, we broke the bank. All right. So everybody else, just go ahead and jump on in at any time. Don't waste a stamp. I'll get it the next time I see you. Okay. All right. I'll save my stamp. But I just thought that would be a fun kind of way to kind of begin for the luau on the 29th with some trivia questions, because we're going to have some trivia questions coming up that night as well. Yay. So how has everybody's week been? I know Faye has been busy moving. Well, good. Candy, I'm glad you like it. So let's see. I know Faye has been busy moving this week, so she has had her hands more than full, because moving is 10 jobs, not just one. And I've been trying not to open the lays because I wanted to get where we could open them online so everybody could see them at the same time. And let's see. Tanya says Archer was tilting his head and looking at her like she was crazy. Oh. Okay, Candy is telling us that we had better study Jimmy Buffett to get ready for the luau. Awesome. Tanya got another angel painted. That's awesome. Tanya paints ceramics and she does a nice job. Oh, also, I didn't toss out a reminder, but if you haven't given me a like on the video, please hit that button and give me a thumbs up. And Stellar says, Candy, I thought this was Hawaii trivia and not Margaritaville trivia. Hey, it's an island. We'll go with it. It'll work. So it is all good. And Tanya says, hit the like button. So thank you all for doing that. Oh, Candy says she's been working on crochet for her 5-year-old granddaughter. Okay, that was random. I'm going to turn this down. I'm just going to let it play for a second. Tanya finally got unpacked. Good deal, Tanya. Okay, there we go. That's enough. We'll have some more of that. We'll have some more of that on the 29th. I'm not sure how it opened up. Unpacking is a huge job. I've still got boxes over here that I have not tackled yet, and we've been here a year. I figured they'll be there for next time. So I second Stellar when she says that that's a huge achievement. Tanya says she is finishing up the crochet pot holders and beginning scarves. That is fabulous. She'll be very glad. And let's see. Candy is saying that Jimmy Buffett concerts have a Hawaiian tropical atmosphere. Yeah, that is true. I guess I always think of Jimmy Buffett and Margaritaville. But that whole island theme is what we're going to go for, Stellar. So let me see if I have. I was going to see if I have another song, but I don't know how I got that one. Oh, well. I'll have to practice this too. Oh, well. But they do have kind of a Hawaiian tropical atmosphere, so that'll be great for the luau. Hey, Busy Lady is in. Hi, Busy. How are you? You missed it, though, and I'm sorry, but we had a smackdown fight going on for postcards over here. We kept having winners of Tanya and Stellar and Candy the Wee Service Dog, so they were just about duking it out. And let's see, Candy's working on waffle cloths for the luau, which will be great. When do I go to Alaska? If all goes well, I should go to Alaska next summer, but that depends entirely on lots of things, because we planned on going for a church mission team, and so they plan the mission teams like a year in advance. But this year's mission teams didn't get to go, so everything's gotten bumped. So the original plan was for next summer, so now I don't know what we're looking at for sure. They may try to get us all in for next summer. It's just no determination's been made, so I don't know. But hopefully, and I got to tell you, Alaska Airlines has come out with a phenomenal sale. So I've been poking around the Alaska Airlines website all day, because looking at different places where they fly, because right now, and this is not sponsored or anything, I'm just super excited, but right now Alaska Airlines is having a buy one get one free sale on tickets, and they are blocking off the center seat. So if you buy 2 seats and get it in that 3-seat section, you get the whole row to yourself. And I've been really looking at that pretty hard. They're also waiving cancellation fees and rescheduling fees. So if you do reserve it, right now, travel has to be till the end of October, but if you do reserve and you need to cancel or change, there's no fee. So I've been staring at that website. I am hoping, I will probably, we're talking about making a special trip, even if we don't go to Alaska, and just doing what I'd planned to do this spring and then didn't get to because of the coronavirus, probably next summer. No, don't put her in timeout. Maybe. I'm glad you're doing good, Busy. Okay, school stuff. I was going to ship school stuff for this year. So I'm going to be sending that later in the month. Or if you guys want to, if you want to send it straight to the mission in Alaska, I'll be glad to give you that address. Either way. But by the end of the month, I'll be just shipping up a box of whatever we have. Haven't talked to Amber, but see her posts on Facebook. I talked to her a little bit, but I haven't talked to her much. Justin's still here. Hello, Justin. I'm glad you're still here hanging out with us. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited. I keep looking at that website going, okay, where can we fly? And I found some tickets to Hawaii for like $500 for two. So I have to say, it's tempting. And for next summer, yes, we would be glad to. As long as we're going to be pulling a trailer. So as long as there's enough parking where we can get in and turned around and everything, that's the big thing. Can you give me the address and a list of school items? Yes, I will. I will make a note to PM you with a list. Well, it's any school items, but I'll make a note to PM you with address. And we've also, Stellar's group can always use scarves and stuff, and we're going to be needing some stuff near Christmas because Valerie Reese does a lot of things at Christmas, and there's going to be a fundraiser for that for the kids that she works with for her church. That's coming up Black Friday. Stellar says, hold up. Can you send me the info on those Hawaiian tickets? I thought I sent it to you. Oh, look. Fariana was checking the slow cooker and organizing. Hopefully for dinner. Hopefully you're getting dinner done. Tony says there's a church across the street, which will be really good. Because those big parking lots are great. Because that's the kind of space that we need to get in and around. And Candy says you can park your trailer in my building's parking lot. Sounds good. Sounds good on all counts. This is going to be fun. Busy says she wants to go on vacation. Me too. Hopefully. And Candy says Stellar, she'll be sending. Okay, good. And Fariana, Stellar's also asking what's in the crock pot. Let's see. Tanya says, with scars, but if y'all can send me information on the charity, I'll post on the town website for help. Okay. We can do that. Ooh, Fariana's doing teriyaki chicken with broccoli in the crock pot. That sounds scrumptious. Anything with teriyaki sauce is like right up my husband's alley. He loves stuff like that. So, yeah. And Busy says, OMG, yum. Are you still on keto? I would want that with rice. I haven't done keto Fariana has switched to a different diet. And Fariana, I don't know if you want to type anything in the comment box about that. If you do, great. If not, I'm going to refer you to her channel on what kind of diet she's doing. It's just very impressive, all the success everybody's having. Fariana says tomorrow she ruins her diet with pizza and wings. Everybody needs a vacation day sometimes. Let's see. Tanya's having roast beef with gravy over vegetables and noodles. That sounds good too. Fariana says, come on over, Candy. Oh, busy lady had pizza last night. And she could use some diet tips. Fariana's blog has got lots of diet tips. And we have also Tanya in here who's lost a tremendous amount of weight, as you know, so she could probably give some tips also. Riced cauliflower is good with it. I have not tried riced cauliflower. I've actually not seen it in the store here. Tanya got told to gain weight. Wow. Wow. Ship me some of that, Tanya. Okay. Busy says, Tanya, take my weight. I'll give it to you. Stellar had rotisserie chicken from Sam's Club with instant mashed taters and microwave green beans. Ah, Bowstar is back. Welcome back, Bowstar. Bowstar, how have you been doing? I have not seen you around lately because the time zone, I'm sure, has a huge amount to do with it, and time in general. Because with Bowstar being in Ireland, people, he's taking his time late at night to spend it with us, and we are very honored that you would do that. And let's see, Fariana is saying that she is on an indoor altered diet that she calls Indo Heart. She's lost 74 pounds. This past 2 weeks, I've struggled with stress and moving houses. And you know, that's not fair, because you would think that with all the calories that you burn lifting the moving boxes and shoving stuff around, you would think that that would really take care of a lot of extra calories right there. But it just doesn't seem to work out that way. Let's see, Tanya says replace noodles with veggie noodles and use cauliflower for pizza crust. That sounds interesting. Rice cauliflower is in the frozen veggie section. We actually looked for that a couple of weeks ago, and we couldn't find rice cauliflower. We could not find cauliflower, and we could not find spinach. Of all three crazy things, Food City didn't have it. And let's see, Candy says, freeze it, Stellar, for me and have your mom break it. Look up Trim Healthy Mama. Okay, you are back doing videos again. Okay. In that case, we need to go check out Bowstar channel later and give him some love. Busy says she'll get that next time she was just at the store. We do, Tanya, we do. I second that. Okay, stroke level LDL panel. Got you. I remember you talking about that. That's kind of scary. What she said right here. This little comment. We're all going to second that too. Let's see. Fariana says moving around and sweating doesn't. Having to eat poorly and off schedule and sleep issues and stress. All of that crazy stuff that comes with moving. It's insane. Yeah, I do the homemade pizza crust too, but mine flour and yeast instead of. Stellar says it's a good reason to switch diets. I agree. Ooh. Hobby Lobby is freaking awesome. Good deal. And Busy says she's just going to add more veggies to her diet and go from there. She thinks baby steps. I think baby steps count. Trim Healthy Mama is really good. I've been using it more. Okay, good to know. And yes, busy, lots of veggies. Yeah, and right now is a good time to get veggies if you know anybody that's got a garden. We're fortunate in two respects. I got Misfits Market boxes, which we're getting those once a week, and they are awesome because they just deliver straight to your door. And then we have friends that have brought vegetables to us, and they have been such a help. No way. Busy had never been to a Hobby Lobby until she did the video. Like, how does this happen? Busy. Were you amazed and awed? And Tony says, no problem, for we should support each other. Amen. Very true. Candy We Service Dog says, I have a hand and foot bicycle, medical exercise bands, and weights for ankles and wrists. I need to do some weights too. I've been using, trying some this past week to use cans, and that helps. But it's not like actual weights because they're harder to hold on to. Stellar says baby steps definitely count. I think so too. So we should all get extra credits too for just being willing to take that first baby step on anything, whether it's weight loss, whether it's realigning our lives, whether it's just taking that step to move and go to a new place and kind of reconfigure our lives. You know, I think we should give ourselves lots of points for that, because all of those things are changes that are, you know, usually very positive for us when we choose to move and choose to go to a new place, and when we choose to change our diet, all of that, we're choosing to change our lives. And I think that those, you know, there's never any small step. They're all big steps. We're familiar with that. Let's see. Tanya is saying that she was only brought to Hobby Lobby once and she fell in love. Me too. Busy Lady didn't have one near her in Florida. Aw, she went to Michael's all the time, but now there's a Hobby Lobby 5 minutes from her. I really like Hobby Lobby because the aisles are wider and it just feels less cramped than Michael's. I used to feel that way also going into AC Moore, that it was all cramped and kind of the walls were closing in. So I like Hobby Lobby stores. And I think their products are usually pretty top notch. I've not had problems with some of the products like I did over at Michael's and AC Moore both, because jewelry findings, who wants them if they're going to break? You know, you're making jewelry, you want it all to last a long time. And Tanya says baby steps are awesome. Agreed. Oh, good. She uses cans too. So I'm not the only one. She'll post the video tonight. Probably won't edit. That's all right. That all works. Ooh, Tanya's having trouble with her left hand and says, please pray. Make a note on that. Tanya's left hand. We will pray for healing for your left hand now. Amen. Okay. So I've made a note also, so let me know in a few days. And Candy says COA just sent to all seniors who qualify $50 in vouchers to use at local farmer markets. That is cool. Mariana says everyone is doing awesome in their diets. We've got some pretty good inspiration to help encourage us in our diets right here in this chat room. Woo! Because you guys are awesome. So, and Tanya's asking what a COA is. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. I know the program that you're talking about, but we don't call it COA. Cerebral palsy and early aging. Okay. Me too. Fariana says, tell your hand to knock it off. There you go. There you go. I know, right? Yeah, we have some amazing people in this room that are just inspirational. I mean, we have the weight loss going on. We have positive energy going on. Bostar is out there and he keeps us all entertained. He laughs, he sings, he performs. Justin's out there. He's singing on his channel. He's keeping us all motivated too. You know, Busy, she keeps us on track. You know, she's got us drinking water, which we're all supposed to be doing. And lots of positive vibes and energy coming from Busy Lady. Candy, also amazing. Lots of positive energy and vibes. Tanya, you know, you've got the whole weight loss too from Tanya and Fariana. You know, Stellar Piper, she keeps us on track most of the time. And she's out there with her flute. She's performing and doing great things too. So we have a lot of things right here in this group on this channel to be really proud of. So everybody give yourselves a hand. So if you're going to knock it off, just clap. And let's see. Oh, Candy says Council on Aging. Okay. Council on Aging. That's who distributed her vouchers. Tony's lost 170 pounds. 170 pounds. Wow. And Tanya says she wished telling her hand to knock it off that it would listen. Candy uses medical wraparound weights. That's probably something I should check into. I don't know about medical, but Walmart has them, but I haven't been to Walmart. And I just haven't looked at them on Amazon. I've thought about it, but different things keep coming up and catching my attention on Amazon. So, yeah. We all know how that goes, right? And Busy Lady 35 says, how's the water going? I'm drinking a lot of ice water. I'm drinking a lot of ice water tonight. I've got unsweet tea, kind of watered down unsweet tea, but I needed the caffeine. So there you go. So I'm on the caffeine water. How is it for everybody else? Hey, she got 45 ounces of water in today. Woo! Candy says she is the class clown. All right, Candy, if you say so. If you say so, we'll let you. And Fariana says she has Gatorade Zero, and she votes Candy for class clown. Tony says she'll check them out. Oh, she got them from Amazon. If I could keep my head screwed on straight, I'll look at those next time I'm on Amazon. I keep thinking I will, honest to gosh, but I keep getting sidetracked. So, yeah. Tony says she has a good friend who has a bad hip, and she's able to help him with exercise that she knows due to her CP. So she's thankful for it. What are you all grateful for? Wow. You want the whole list? Because with me, I'm thankful for family. I'm thankful for friends, because since we've moved here, let's just say I've grown to really super appreciate the family and the friends in my life. This over a year ago was not an easy move, and I'm still adjusting in lots of ways. And you guys helped keep me sane. Well, as sane as it gets for me, which I've really been appreciative of. Let's see. Candy says she's drinking iced tea. Busy says she likes Crystal Light grape with caffeine. I did not know they did Crystal Light with caffeine. I'm not a huge fan of the grape, but they have other flavors that I do like. Maybe worth looking at. Thank you, Busy. Tanya says she's got to find Archer a really big dog bed that she hopes Amazon has a big one. I do too. We got Tomlin a great big dog bed, and he never used it. Absolutely never used it. So we let that go because he wanted ours. Not gonna sugarcoat it. So he would not use his bed at all. He wanted Human's bed. Let's see. And Busy says she's grateful for everything in her life, especially friends. And Tanya says she's thankful for all of us. And Busy said they are the ones you add to water bottles. Gotcha. I was assuming you meant those little packets. I don't like the grape flavors too much, but I do like some of their lemonades and some of their punch. So I may just check those out. Hey, there you go. Now, I like this right here. Tanya says, I'm not saying, Gayle, I'm happily warped. Ah, I like that. Let's see. Candy says, God giving me strength to deal with the loss of my husband 2 years ago. We were married almost 42 years. Wow. Cannot. My hat is off to you. And Tanya is saying that Archer loves dog beds. She says, my bed, he's not picky. Definitely Tomlin was picky. He didn't want to be in the floor too much unless it was laying down right next to me, because he would lay down right there in the floor next to me or at the foot of the bed. And sometimes he would nose up and he would take like the middle and start pushing John and I apart. Because we've talked before, even small animals take up the whole flipping bed. It's just the way it is. So there we go. So yeah, Tomlin wasn't picky as long as it was mine. Let's see. Candy loves it. Me too. I just think that this was one of the coolest things to say, that you are happily warped. And Stellar says she's grateful to have a job because so many don't right now. That's true. Huge truth right there. The huge truth. Busy also likes happily warped. There we go. Stellar says, Tanya, you're still a good egg, even though you're slightly cracked. I agree with what Tanya's saying about taking time for loss, giving yourself permission to take that time and permission to cry. Very important. And Tanya says, thank you. And Busy Lady is announcing the good news that the Hobby Lobby video is uploaded. There we go. And Tanya says, hey, Stellar, can you help me find a flute? Pawn shops are where we got some of hers. Actually, 2 out of her 3 came from pawn shops. We did so good looking at pawn shops for a flute for Stellar that she needed to upgrade. Well, we couldn't afford the upgrade. So we started working. Stellar sold more cookies than she probably ever wants to think about. We started praying, and we started looking at pawn shops. We actually found one in another city. We were living in North Carolina. We went to Knoxville to take care of my grandmother. I got on the phone calling pawn shops. Lo and behold, this pawn shop had one. And she was telling me on the phone that it just looked like it wasn't in great shape. It was really dingy. Didn't look good. Case was terrible. But if we wanted, she was not supposed to put it back for us, but she would put it behind the other flutes that they had. So my husband and Stellar got in the car immediately, drove over to the pawn shop, and it was all the money that she had saved. And she just needed a little bit of help for tax. And my grandmother was like, look, if you only need tax money, I'll give you the $30 for the tax, because she had $300 saved up. $1,500 flute that she got for $300. So start praying and start looking at pawn shops, because it was your private instructor, I think, right? Not your band. It was your private instructor. He was so shocked at the flute that we got for $300 that he was looking at it, asked how much it was. We told him. He dropped the flute. Fortunately, he was sitting down and he only dropped it on his lap, but he was so shocked. But God just led it to us. Now, the case, I will tell you, was a piece of crap. We did have to go out and spend a whole whopping $20 to get her another case. Who's going to complain? She's still playing it. Still playing it. Okay, and Tanya put a picture of her new angel in the group. So we'll have to go look at that. Candy says, I was only a single person for 2 years before she married her hubby. She said he used to tell friends and family that he raised me from above. Aw. That's such a cute way of putting it. It is hard. It is hard, and it does take time. Lived together for 18 years with her best friend. And let's see. Tanya says she found the clarinet in a Agape thrift store, and my friend has clarinet learning books she didn't even know she had. That's awesome. And Busy Lady said, Gayle, are you selling the t-shirt you're wearing? Yes, it is in the Zazzle store. It is indeed. Whoops, forgot what side. It's got our logo on it, and it's got the website on it. So yes, right there. And that's in the Zazzle store. So yes. Oh yeah, eBay is good too. I'm going to get the Zazzle store link for you. That way you'll have it. And they're having a sale too right now. If you buy a t-shirt, you can get 25% off their face mask. But I got to tell you, I didn't like the face mask. Just saying. Da-da-da. Yeah, there's all kinds of cute little things in the store. And if they've got something that's on sale, they'll highlight it in the store. I'm going to put the link down there for you. So there you go. Yep, it's in the store. And Katie says my friend no longer has time to use her dulcimer for 25% of the normal cost. She gave me music books, replacement strings, case, CD, lessons. Amazing. That is amazing. Tanya says she's been praying. She talks to God all the time. Good thing he doesn't mind me talking his ear off. No, he doesn't. And yes, I will tell John. That'll make his day. Yep. I posted the link down there. I can also post it in the Facebook group later if you want. Oh, Fiddler on the Roof is amazing. Why didn't I like the mask? Well, the mask is polyester and it's a rectangle mask. And along with that, I ordered separately the inserts, the filter inserts that go inside the mask. Well, the problem is that the filter insert keeps getting out of position and it wiggles around inside the mask. And then while I was wearing it, wanted to work its way out the end of it. And I hated that because the mask that I got was a really cute design with paws all over it. It was just freaking adorable. But I just couldn't get the filter to stay in place. The mask was polyester. So after I wore it for just a little while, it starts getting hot when you're wearing it. And, it actually traps some of the moisture. So it just didn't wear comfortably as long. And then when the filter starts slipping out of place, The whole thing just made me want to scream. But that's just me. Somebody else may have a different view or opinion, but yeah, that's why I didn't like it. Which is a shame because I've liked all the other products that I've gotten from them. But yeah, there's the URL there. Okay, Candy the Wee Service Dog actually got candy from eBay. Okay. Good deal. I've heard a lot of great things about Wish. Musicals are great. Tanya says her favorite musicals are Annie and Phantom of the Opera. I like Fiddler and I like Phantom too. Oh, I forgot about that, Stellar. Forgot about that Bible study. You should mention it to your dad. There you go. And Tanya says, I'll find the mask I got from Wish and post the link in the group. It's great and easy even with asthma. See, that's so important. Now, I will tell you, I did get some masks the other day. I wanted some disposables so that way I can just have some, leave some in the car, leave some in the trailer. That way, if I go out and I forget to grab mine, I've got a backup. Or like if I drop mine like on the bathroom floor or somewhere, I'll have a backup. And I found these great masks on Amazon. And they were like, I think $15 for the set of 50. They were a lot cheaper than what I got here. And I'm doing a video on them because I've seen where some of the other videos on YouTube, people are like lighting them on fire and pouring water and stuff in them. So I did that and I poured like a whole cup of water almost into the mask and I held it up and I put like napkins up against it and stuff so I could tell if anything was seeping through, because I figure if it's going to hold water, it's going to help protect me and other people more. And lo and behold, it was great. And I could breathe through it pretty easily. So, well, I mean, no, it wasn't any harder to breathe through than a cloth mask. And I have the pulse oximeter. So I checked my air, my O2 sats, and they were fine, even after wearing the several minutes. So there was no change. I'm really impressed with them. They were on Amazon and they're by Cozy Land. So back to the chat here. Tanya says she'll find them okay, post the link. Excellent. Busy Lady says, thanks, Tanya. I need a few more. And that Tanya's saying the face shield works wonderful for hard to breathe days. That's good. I have not tried a shield yet. But yeah, if you guys, if y'all are looking for disposable masks, I was really pretty impressed by these. I'm gonna do a video on them. I've started doing a video. I just don't have it all put together yet, but it did really, really well. Now, I did the whole flame thing that some people are doing by setting it on fire, and you cut it around the outside, you pull out the inner liner, and you set it aflame. And this one didn't burn; it just kind of melted a little bit. It was really cool. Because it sounds kind of weird, but I am kind of careful about that, because when we were out camping the other day, oh my gosh, I got so frustrated because we had the campfire going and then these people just kind of randomly walk up like they're walking their dogs and stuff. And then they'll just start talking to you. And it's like, that's great. And I don't mind talking to people. And usually I love that with no problem. But we're outside. I'm not expecting people to walk up and talk to me. And we've got the campfire roaring and, having a wonderful time and doing everything great. And they walk up and they're not social distancing. They're coming to within that 6 feet parameter and like we're getting up and backing up and stuff. And I thought, I need to have a mask in my pocket. So that way, if somebody comes up, I can just put it on. And then me, the way my mind works, I'm like, yeah, well, what if it catches on fire and I'm here by the campfire and I've got to move? So when I saw that people were lighting their masks on fire to test them here on YouTube, I thought that was the coolest thing, because I'm like, oh, somebody else does think like me. It was cool. It was really cool. So yeah. So okay. So Busy Lady says she's interested. All right. People are unbelievable. Yes, they are. But I just thought, if I get a mask that I can just like keep in my pocket, that I don't have to worry so much about, like if I lose or something, then, why not? So I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of that, and I will post it, because I really like them, and I'll post the URL too. But you guys will see when I do the video about it holding water and stuff. Yeah. And it's crazy, the things that we have to put up with when we're out that we didn't have to deal with months ago. Like, more people were interested in helping people, I think, a few months ago than they are now. But that's just kind of the way it goes, I guess. But yeah, I just took a screenshot of it, and I'm going to post it. Yeah. And Tanya posted in the group, which is great. I will do, Stellar. I'll post the link in the group. I posted the photo too. Absolutely. Stellar keeps spares in her car and her laptop bag, and then a couple in her office to give away. Yeah. And Candy says, when you get an animal from eBay, the government does an investigation on the seller to make sure the animal is not from a puppy mill, lost or stolen, or an illegal exotic animal. She had to wait 2 weeks to get her. Wow. I didn't even know you could get an animal on eBay. So that's good to know. And I agree with you, Busy Lady. It is. I agree with Stellar, too. She said she's glad they take those precautions, and it sounds like she was worth the wait. It does. But yeah, Busy Lady, I agree that it's bad. What's interesting is people are still willing to give food and to do things for other people. Like the other day, we saw a car that had stalled, and saw a couple of people walking over to the car to see if the person that was staring at the hood, rather, to see if they needed some help. And so they're still willing to do stuff like that. But as far as being kind and compassionate about wearing masks or not wearing masks, it's crazy. Totally crazy. So yeah, but still, I'm glad you've got a couple of extra masks in your car that you can give out, because I know with sometimes people just forget them. And I'm assuming you give them out to your clients. So yeah. I tell you what, while I'm thinking about it, I'll just go ahead and get that link and post it. And then you guys can see the video in a few days when I get it done. I have got a backlog of videos, y'all. It's like we have all this time. We're home. We have all this time, but yet we don't get things done that we need to get done. Or that's me anyway. I don't know. Maybe y'all are different. And let's see, Candy says, yes, I found out from a friend who was an animal behaviorist who told me to check it out. That's pretty neat. It's good to have a friend that's an animal behaviorist that can help you with these things. And Tanya says, says, pissed my favorite mask and the face shield. Okay. I haven't tried the face shield yet. One of these days, I probably will. But I'm weird about things like on my face like that. And the mask, I haven't had too much of a trouble with, but I did have to do some adjusting just because I'm weird like that. And with a face shield, like the mask doesn't block my sight. And with a face shield, if it blocks my sight, it's going to drive me crazy. So I am posting the picture for the masks right now. And I think it even says that I bought this. So that way you'll know it's not sponsored or anything like that. Okay. And let's see, Busy says, I work from home and it's still hard to get things done, LOL. But I do a little at a time. Yeah, I'm home most of the time. And let's see, Stellar says, I gave one to a client's dad. He had a face covering, but it looked cobbled together and in bad shape, so I asked if he needed one. That was nice. And Tanya says she got told she could not go into Walmart because Archer was not wearing a mask. No joke. You are freaking kidding me. I have you mentioned that to the management that he cannot wear a mask. I promise you, Tomlin would have eaten it. Oh, you did get the manager. Good. Candy says, I've been procrastinating on finishing organizing my workspace for my fine art, fiber art, social media. Yeah, it just amazes me that, like, we're home more often and then boom. You'd think, like, when we first started talking about, the shutdown, I was like, well, it won't be too bad because I'll be able to take the time I need to clean the house, finish unpacking the boxes that we haven't finished from the last time that we moved, and all these little things like organizing my closets, which I haven't done. And then, like, boom, the time is just gone and I still don't have those things done. So let me go back here to this chat. Let's see. Stellar says she saw an SD in Walmart today. Human had a mask, but Pup didn't. Pup was also behaving beautifully and was clearly focused on the human. There you go. There you go. That's the way it's supposed to be. I agree, Candy. I agree. Yes. Taylor says it always makes her happy to see an SD in the wild, SD being service dog. Tanya, I'm really glad that you got the manager so you could shop. It's just a shame that you needed to. They're supposed to have those health associates, whatever they're called, standing at the doors, and they're supposed to know what they're doing. And that's a shame. Candy says Candy the Wee Service Dog says that she works Candy naked on hot days. I did that with Tomlin. Husky double fur coat. I'm not going to put a vest on him if I don't absolutely have to because of that. So sometimes I would just leave it off totally, and that was fine. And sometimes, if we were out and I decided to take it off, I might have it like slung over my arm or something, just carrying it. But we didn't get too much of a problem once in a while on that. But hotels were our biggest issue checking in. And of course, the NIH, but the lodge at the NIH, which was the hotel. But yeah, it makes total sense. Let's see. Tanya says that's how they're supposed to be. I correct Archer, and some people are like, no, he's okay. He likes to sniff. I have to argue with him or walk away. Yeah. some people don't mind, but they don't understand service dogs. Tony says, Candy, as do I as well. It's too hot for a 104-pound dog. And congratulations on him for losing those 5 pounds too, by the way. There you go. Have to get him to 93 in a year. You can do it. I got faith. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that was a scene. But I tell you, the Department of Justice was great. It took 2 years. 2 years with the Department of Justice. But as a result of that, the NIH had to rewrite their entire service dog policy. So there you go. Tony says he still gets distracted too easy. All dogs are going to get distracted sometimes, because you got to think, all people get distracted sometimes. It's just the way life is. No, you can't help it. And Stellar says, Tanya, he's still in the puppy phase, right? Now, that's the thing, too. Some dogs are in the puppy stage longer than others. And it is after 8:30, so let's give us about 5 more minutes here in the chat, and then I'm going to discontinue the live stream, because I hear some clunking going on in the kitchen, and I'm not sure what it is. But I know it's related to my husband, because that's where he is right now. Let's see. Tanya says, I had to report a dental office for telling me that unless I had written proof, I could not bring him in the door. Yeah, no, it's not cool. I hope it doesn't take 2 years for them to get to you, because it did take a long time. But part of the reason that it took longer with me was because the Department of Justice actually got with the Homeland Security, or HHS, because HHS oversaw the NIH. So by the time it all rolled downhill to the lodge, several government agencies had been involved. But the main thing is they got it worked out. That's really all that matters. Okay, he's still in puppy stage. Yeah, so that's that changes things a little bit. Candy says, I will message you from the service dog I have. We can give you tips. Yes, Archer is still young, so be patient. He will learn. Yeah, I mean, Archer's obviously not a baby puppy, but, being in that puppy age, that makes a difference. Aw. Busy lady has Matthew showing her a bunny. That is so sweet that Matthew will take the time to show you a bunny rabbit. You're doing good with that one. Because there's a lot of kids his age that just wouldn't care. And he does. And that is wonderful. Just saying. Oh, and I do have a reminder. Okay, I see it. It just popped up. The lady that's doing the Pampered Chef online party with me just sent me a reminder that it closes on Monday. I forgot that she had extended it for me. So I also have to go order my stuff. And let's see, going back to the chat, give you tips. Good. Tony says they're making the office take classes on kindness and how to deal with the disabled and service dogs. Excellent. There we are about the bunny, which is just adorable. Yep. And yeah, Candy's saying also you moved, and that's a big change. I agree. A bit due to the prison, he's going to be in puppy stage longer. Interesting. I've never heard that. Some breeds naturally take longer to get out of the puppy stage. That was something about the Huskies actually retain a lot of their puppy characteristics until they're 3. and they're not fully out of the puppy stage for another year. So I've heard that with different breeds. Let's see, Busy says, LOL, I could not get one. We'll try another time. They're always in the yard. So picture next time. Okay. And Tanya says, true, very true, Candy. I'll take any advice. Okay. All right. So it is 8:40, and I'm going to go ahead. Okay. Bigger dogs have a longer puppy period. I think you might be right. He is also a very puppy-minded. His breed is like Tomlin, and he just turned 3. Okay. There was a noticeable difference in Tomlin after he turned 3. Noticeable. He still suffered sometimes from puppy ADD, like squirrel, shiny, shiny, squirrel, squirrel. That whole thing. But it was a big difference when he turned 3. She said, yes, that's what the vet said. Okay, there you go. Tanya understands that. I get you. Yeah. So thank you all for coming out tonight. I appreciate us getting together. I have a lot of fun, and I know you guys do too. So thank you. And I did post that link about the mask and the screenshot of where I bought them. So. And Tanya says, working fine, oh flower. Yep. Candy says, glad you have a great vet. I agree. Busy Lady says, take care, everyone. A pleasure as always. And Tanya's saying that Archer loves flowers, which we saw that on the video. Yeah. So thank you all. Take it easy. Have a great weekend. And always don't forget to be bodacious. And I will see you all Saturday at 7. So y'all take it easy. And we'll talk to you soon. Thank you for coming to the platform, Candy. It wouldn't exist without you all. I won't. I'm gonna go look at it right now. Well, I gotta go see what he's doing, and then I will. Okay. Y'all take care. Good night.